Block 0, Episode 20 of 200, Cold Start. The reboot didn't come with a warning, it came with silence. At 4 a.m. UTC, every major Bitcoin node went dark for exactly 1 second. No error, no shutdown message, just absence. When they came back online, the network looked normal, block height steady, peers connected, hash rate stable, but something fundamental had changed. Marcus Hale felt it before he saw it. The air in his apartment felt freshly manufactured, like a room built seconds ago and aged artificially. He checked his node logs. The last entry before the blackout read, State snapshot saved. The first entry after, cold start initiated. Cold start was a term developers used when booting a system from scratch. No cached memory, no prior state. Everything rebuilt from zero. Bitcoin wasn't supposed to cold start. It was continuous, immutable, persistent. But the chain now showed subtle discontinuities. Transaction histories slightly rearranged, dust outputs consolidated that had never been touched. Old forks resolved differently than Marcus remembered. It was as if the network had rebooted from a backup, but not his backup. Across the world, people experienced something similar. A woman in Vancouver woke up convinced she had quit her job the day before. Her boss insisted she had just been hired. A man in Madrid opened his wallet and found coins he remembered losing years ago, yet the loss itself felt hazy, like a dream that had been replaced. Small resets, localized, clean. Forums erupted. Did anyone else feel that? Why do my transaction IDs look different? Why do I remember a block that doesn't exist? Marcus dug deeper. Block hashes before the blackout didn't match archived copies stored offline. Not by much, just 1 or 2 bits flipped. Enough to break every prior checksum, enough to prove history had been regenerated. At the bottom of the chain, beneath Genesis, beneath every reorg and fork, he found a new marker. Block 0. Bitcoin hadn't crashed, it had restarted, and it had chosen a new beginning. A live streamer in New York tried to prove continuity by replaying an old screen recording of a transaction from months earlier. The video glitched. The transaction ID displayed on screen changed in real time to match the new chain. The past was syncing to the present. Marcus checked his own balance. Unchanged, but beneath it, a new field appeared. Session length. His heart pounded, as if his life on this chain had only begun seconds ago. Cold starts erase volatile memory. They keep what matters. Discard the rest. If Bitcoin had rebooted, what had it chosen to forget? And what had it chosen to keep? Outside, the sunrise felt artificial. Perfectly timed, perfectly aligned, no clouds out of place. People moved through the streets calmly, unaware anything had happened, or perhaps remembering differently. Marcus refreshed his node one last time. A message blinked once, then stabilized. System stable state clean. Deep beneath the ledger, block 0 hummed softly. Because the cleanest system is the one that can reset itself. And no one can prove it ever changed. End of episode 20.